Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Vinny, and my channel Vita Projections presents you an exciting edition of MLB The Show 24. We have the 2024 MLB season playthrough, which brings us to May 10th, 2024, and we head to Citi Field, where the New York Mets host the Atlanta Braves in an NL East Division match. The Atlanta Braves, this is their second time on the playthrough series here in the first schedule block. And for the Mets, this is their initial appearance in the playthrough season as I'm trying to finish up the last few teams that have yet to be showcased on schedule block number 1. The Atlanta Braves are 23-13 on the season, leaders of the NL East, and the Mets are 13-25 in fourth place in the NL East. Max Fried will be going for the Atlanta Braves. He is 1-3 with a 3.68 ERA. And Jose Butto, 1-4 with a 5.30 ERA. So enough of me talking. Grab your favorite ballpark snack and your favorite beverage as we head to Citi Field, and I will see you post-game wrap.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Ronald Acuna Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound now, Jose Butto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Orlando Arcia. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Runner at first with no outs here. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's a 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's a 1-2. stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this 3-game set. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Out of here. The Braves score first. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's Austin Riley. The wide to kick the pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. On the ground to third. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. 2 outs. Foul ball there.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Out towards left center, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Swing and a miss. Max said he's not sure who actually started it first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air out to left. Kelman puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Francisco Alvarez.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Man at first, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. That is the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And here it comes. The other way. And that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
In the air, right side. Marte moves under it, brings it in, and that is that. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the second, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here comes a 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The Braves leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, Austin Riley gathers and throws to first. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And now Ronald Acuna Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Swung on, belted. Nimmo going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. The pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And a swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Kicks and deals.
That's the ball. Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's out to center field. Lindor makes the grab on the run. Braves go down quickly here as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
And there's a ball. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Starling Marte. The Braves leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The batter, number 1.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jeff McNeil.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. And that one fouled off. The Mets down by a pair here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of just punks it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
And now the lefty.
Nope, ball.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now first base.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a pitch. That one missing inside. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's the Braves DH Marcell
The
Ozuna.
designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And that's outside. And the count is 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Adrian Hauser preparing to come on if needed. Luke Casey getting cranked up as well. Now all even up. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
This to third. Toss to Alonso, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Back to work, 3-2 now. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Two outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And another ball.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo going back on it. Tattooed and gone. He made him pay for that one. 3rd home run of the season. It's 4-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Butto gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Hauser.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2. Count.
Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. That's down and in. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. The pitch. Right side. Marte going after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Struck him out looking. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he drops it down the third baseline. He's safe on with a bunt single.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and looked smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done, and the defense right there stood no chance.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The pitch. Fought off foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bat.
Runner on the move. Ball, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one helps the wall. The run scores all the way from first. It's 4-2.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Brett Beatty digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Now here is Michael Harris. And now it's 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. On the ground right side. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Acuna now. And a 1-1.
2-1.
And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Matt Olson on deck for Atlanta. And there's ball four.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And he walked it.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads off, he'll step aside. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Aaron Bummer into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. There's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
He goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. And it ties it up. It's 4-4.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
up to hit, Francisco Lindor. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. He's there. It's a two-out double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's going to be Harrison Bader. That one missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Runner at second, 2 down. And ball 4 to a ball.
The batter, number 15.
First and second, 2 outs. Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now tied 4-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Tied at 4. And another ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Activity in the bullpen. Phil Bickford up and loosening in the pen. And down on strikes. 1 down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one at 95 missed up top. Now 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch.
That
Just
that's
missed.
Counts full.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Bummer deals. There's a swing and a drive. Kelnick ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Up next is the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Brett Baty up now for the Mets. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, right
Starling
fielder,
Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
And that's
That's
off
inside. Ball.
the inside edge. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a good
That's
eye
the ball.
there. Swings and chases a low one there.
Full count.
Here's a high chopper. Albies throws to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still all square at 4 apiece. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. Caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one hammered. Bader reaching back towards the wall. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Well, that would have been huge if it would have snuck over the glove to take the lead. But great athleticism at the wall. Goes up and brings back a homer.
So digging in, Michael Harris. Two outs. Towards first, and it's through for a hit.
The bat, number 11.
Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw.
2 balls,
Save.
1 strike.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. That's out number 3. So one hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we are tied 4-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Lee. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's to third, Riley. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Tied at 4. Bounce to the right. Olsen steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the pitch. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Score remains tied at 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Bickford. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here is Matt Olson.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. At the belt and fires. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. That'll fire up the dugout. his 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So now the DH spot, Marcell Ozuna. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And there's a hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And another ball. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Raisel Iglesias.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nobody out, Lindor has a chance to tie. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one popped up. Garcia in position, makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Harrison Bader up now for the Mets.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just misses with that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Minter getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. And a full count now.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Olsen makes the catch, inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Diekman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sean Murphy getting ready to hit.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
The 2-2 on the way. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bader makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now back, the left fielder.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. The pitch. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. 2 outs. Foul ball. Step off, throw to first. Harris dives back in safely. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, A.J. Minter.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, one-run game, Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. One-run game, bottom 9.
No, that's
Outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Brett Beatty waiting to hit for the Mets. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line totals for this game. The Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors, and 6 runners left on base. And for the Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and they also left 6 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Lee out of relief. He goes to 2-1. Phil Bickford gets the loss out of relief, giving up that home run in the 8th inning to Austin Riley. He falls to 0-3 out of the bullpen, and A.J. Minter gets his 10th save of the season. Home runs hit in this game: Matt Olson with his 12th, Sean Murphy with his 3rd, and Austin Riley with what turned out to be the game-winning home run for the Atlanta Braves. And for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor hits his 12th of the season, and Pete Alonso, who tied the game up momentarily, hit his 4th home run of the season. And here is the post-game ticker, which is brought to you by...
Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
Scores for May 10th, 2024. Let's see, Arizona at Baltimore. And the Diamondbacks will come out with the win 5-4. Washington at Boston. And the Red Sox will win 3-2. The Yankees at Tampa. And the Yankees will get a 7-1 win over the Tampa Bay Rays. Minnesota and Toronto, north of the border, and the Blue Jays will come out on top 4-3 in 10 innings. The Guardians and the White Sox, and the Guardians will come on top 5-3 in this one. Houston and Detroit, and the Astros will win 9-1, going away in that game. The Royals and the Angels from Orange County. And in a slugfest, the Angels will win 12-11. They were up 7-0 in that game, in that first inning, and they did hold on for dear life. As you see, Kansas City had that 5-run 6th inning and 2 runs in the 8th inning to hold off the Angels 12-11. If I'm not mistaken, let's see, they actually did come back to tie the game, Kansas City, in that 6th inning. And then the Angels scored 3 in that bottom of the 6th. So you could look at, as you can see, that box score up there. The A's at Seattle, and the A's shut out the Mariners 7-0. Phillies, Marlins in the rematch of the NL Wildcard Series. Phillies 5-3 winners over Miami. As you can see here, the Braves win 5-4. St. Louis, Milwaukee, and the Redbirds will beat the Brew Crew 5-3. The Pirates hosting the Cubs. Pirates 4-1 winners over the Cubbies. Texas and Colorado, and the Rockies will win 3-1 over the Rangers. Dodgers and the Padres from San Diego, and the Padres will win 5-2 over the Dodgers. We got the Reds at the Giants. And my Giants will come out on top. So it's a happy recap for May 10th as the Giants win 3-1. And now we go to May 11th, which actually in real life will be my commencement ceremony from college, as I am set to actually walk the stage that day. But in this universe, let's see how the results of these games will go in future tense. As I say, Arizona and Baltimore, and the Orioles will come out on top 5-3 in that one. Red Sox Nationals, and the Red Sox will win again 4-1 over the Nats. Let me see, Yankees Tampa. Yankees 5-1 winners over the Tampa Bay Rays. Minnesota and Toronto from north of the border, and the Twins will win 10-2 over the Blue Jays. It's the Guardians and the White Sox. As you see, Shane Bieber's 0-3 before the start of this game, and I do know that Bieber's out for the season in real life, but this started before the injury, so. And the Guardians will win 13-1 over the Palos. Astros, Tigers. And the Tigers will win 6-5, holding off a rally by the Houston Astros in the late innings. It was 6-1 Detroit, and Houston scored 2 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th, but still fell short. Royals and the Angels, and the Royals will come out on top 4-1. A's and the Mariners, and the Mariners will get past the A's 6-5. Phillies, Marlins. Phillies 7-1 winners in Miami. And in the game that we two teams that we just watched, but now we get to simulate this game here in the post-game ticker. And the Braves will take this one 3-1. The Redbirds and the Brew Crew. And the Brew Crew will come on top in this one, holding off a late 8th inning rally by the Redbirds. So 6-1, setting up a rubber match, if I'm not mistaken. Pirates, Cubs. And the Pirates will get 6-5 winners over the Cubs. Rangers and the Rockies. And the defending world champion Rangers win 2-0. You see Nathan Eovaldi goes to 8-1 on the season. Dodgers and the Padres. And I don't know why, but I guess they have Ohtani pitching in this universe. And Ohtani will get his 5th win as a pitcher this season, winning 7-3. And let's see, Reds, Giants. And the Giants will win 3-2. And the final day, which will actually be Mother's Day, May 12th. So final game, getaway day. Let me see, Arizona, Baltimore. And Baltimore will come on top, 2-1. Boston, Washington. And the Red Sox sweep the Nats 6-1. Yankees, Rays. Yankees shut out the Rays 3-0. Twins and the Blue Jays from north of the border, and the Twins will walk out with a 4-2 win. Let me see, Cleveland and Chicago, and the Guardians 6-4 winners over the White Sox. Houston and Detroit, and the Astros going away, winning 8-2 over the Tigers. From Orange County, Royals and the Angels, and the Royals will come on top 8-7 in 13 innings. You know, we've only had one extra inning watch game so far here in this playthrough season. Let's see, the A's and the Mariners. And the Mariners shut out the A's 3-0. Phillies, Marlins. Phillies also blanked the Marlins 5-0. Braves and the Mets. And the Mets do come out on top 6-5 in this one, salvaging a game in this series. So I'm sure RJL will be a little bit happy that his Mets at least take one game from the Bravos. Let me see now. Cardinals, Brewers. And it's 6-4 winners for the Cardinals. Pirates and the Cubs. And the Cubs will come out top 3-2. Rangers and the Rockies. And the Rangers will win 7-3 in the final game of that series. Dodgers and the Padres, and the Dodgers going away, winning 13-5. And last but not least, the Giants and the Reds. And my Giants will get the 3-game sweep over the Cincinnati Reds. That is your post-game ticker. If your team won, congratulations. If not, there is always tomorrow, as what RJL Network would say. Tomorrow night, we head to Houston as we see the Houston Astros against the Oakland Athletics, which will be the last game in schedule block number 1 that will feature 2 teams that have yet to been shown. The Pirates will be the last team to be shown. That will be coming up on Friday night. As you see, Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Houston Astros, and JP Sears will be on the mound for the Oakland Athletics. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell icon, as that is how you get notifications when these videos do come out. I also want to encourage you guys to watch my Ace Boomer Road to the Show series, as episode 7 came out yesterday. And then also don't forget to vote on my College Football 25 poll, which we are on the Conference USA final vote between Kennesaw State and Sam Houston State. The winner that will move into my main elimination tournament. That will be coming up in May. Coming up on May 13th, which will actually be the day of this A's-Astros game, by the way. That will be taking place. But I already have 4 teams that are on to my main tournament for the voting elimination tournament to decide who I'm going to use for my College Football 25 Dynasty here on YouTube. East Carolina, Wake Forest, UCF, and the Indiana Hoosiers are the 4 teams so far that have come out of their conferences. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening. You guys stay safe. Reminding you guys that the final score of this game, today, the Atlanta Braves 5 and the New York Mets 4. And that was, for the second straight day, we had ourselves a really competitive game after just the last few days of blowouts. So hopefully we have some more competitive games. And you guys take care and peace out, Pisons. See you tomorrow night.